And over the years, time and time again, we've seen O'Sullivan clear up. Turns a frame around in the blink of an eye. And he did have leeway with colours, didn't have to pot blacks all the way. 56 behind now, 59 on, so drop on the black here, develop the 3 reds, and all of a sudden the frame changes complexion.
And possibly the match. I don't understand that plant that Mark took on. Well, I don't understand why he's played this to the middle. The better angle was to play the blue to the corner. He could have got on the reds into the other middle. Well, there you go. I mean, you know, Mark's going to have to sit there now. Ronnie's played a terrific cannon, and there's not a difficult ball on the table. There's nothing safe. Why do all that hard work then play a stupid plant?
And taking on a reckless plant like that against O'Sullivan might get O'Sullivan's dander up. It wasn't a lack of respect, we know that. But to do that against the Rocket, ill-advised in my opinion.
I wouldn't disagree with that. Well, it wasn't even set, was it? Had to be made. Don't understand that. I mean, Mark's not a rookie. He's an experienced player. Well, you know, at the end of the day, he must have fancied it, and you make those decisions when you're down there on the floor. But it could cost him this second frame. It should have been 2-0. It might be 1 apiece, and suddenly Ronnie's back in this match.
This is the big shot, especially where the pink is. Didn't want to catch the bump of the middle pocket there.
Yeah, it's just a fraction. Well, it's not bad. You can get out for the green off 2 cushions. Got it. Keep going, though. Keep going. Perfect. Needs them all, of course.
42.
Well, Mark Allen must be sitting in this chair thinking, why did I play that plant? Why didn't I just play safe?
46.
But a clearance that just underlines that O'Sullivan is still very much a dangerous animal. Class act.
Well, Mark sent Ronnie a message in the opening frame with that century. And Ronnie's just returned the compliment here with this wonderful clearance.
That was such an awkward shot to be left. I was thinking that perhaps Selby had got away with one a little bit there, but that's not an easy red to start a break. And that's particularly well played also. Right cushion before bottom cushion there. And that's a good way of playing the shot. Greg Caniglio either puts the pink on its own spot or the highest available, which is in this case, as you see, the blue. Now a low angle on the black means he can shift that red that's troublesome directly above it. The red didn't go, as you saw, but it'll be moved here. I think that was calculated. I think that was a good shot.
50. 60.
Well, he's surprised. Played on the red at the bottom of the bunch, and the cue ball flew from that cushion. So test his cueing. Recovery shot needed. Fabulous.
23.
Now does he play the same shot? Up for the red. Has he made the adjustment? This is where he's such a good player. Frighteningly good.
29.
Does seem very springy, that top cushion. I guess so the great players just cope with it, which he has done. I mean, the red he knocked into the green pocket was an example of that. Great recovery pot. One thing about Ronnie O'Sullivan, he does have a lot to say about things, but he doesn't complain about conditions.
No, he adapts to them. He always has done.
$45. 46.
Caught a glimpse of the other red, which is potable. Doesn't mean he has to go into them unless he really feels he's got the angle. Might have to, actually. Okay, red to the middle instead. Frame can't be won without those reds being shifted, though.
53.54.
That's a very good shot to leave himself a chance to go into the bunch. This is very good. This really is top notch.
62.
I think there's no doubt what's focused the mind here is who he's playing. It's almost like the best compliment to play Mark Selby is how focused and how well Ronnie O'Sullivan is cueing here.
70.
So snooker's required and a chance for back-to-back centuries.
Yeah, this is the kind of match, Dave, that a lot of snooker enthusiasts are watching, but I tell you, a lot of the other professionals will be watching this too.
77.
They realise what they've got to do, the levels they will have to get to match this.
Well, the frame started with O'Sullivan just catching the blue, but it was just a thin contact.
T3.
Cue ball went towards bulk. Selby took on a tough red. This red then for back-to-back centuries. Well, this is about as good as it gets.
100. $105.
Looking to reach his 48th world ranking final. Stephen Hendry's been in the most with 57. Of course, there's more than ever now. But Hendry retired when he was 43. That's the age that O'Sullivan will be in a month. And look at the way he's playing.
114.
Yeah, came a bit awkward on the green. Nevertheless, 114 to follow the 1-3.
Doesn't look like he's done any damage at first glance. There may be a red that goes to the right corner. Yep, it does. May be able to hold for the black as well. So Sullivan in. And if you can get to the next red, it's a really good table, this. Got to avoid the baulk colours. Needs to slow down a little.
6.
The wrong side of the blue. If you could just pull the cue ball back a few inches, he's got this red to the right corner, which leads to the black. And now he's in ideal position. You'd like to get rid of the red that's blocking the black going in the pocket.
$20. 21.
Won his 7th Masters, of course, in January, but looking for his first ranking title in just over a year. Welsh Open 2016 was the most recent of the 28. Been close a few times this season.
28.
That quiet winning one. Of course, lost the UK final to Mark Selby just before Christmas.
Yes, it just shows you how difficult it is to win ranking events when Ronnie O'Sullivan takes a year to win one. And he's played some superb snooker. Trouble is that his opponents always have to, they know that they've always got to raise the game to play him. So he's always playing people that are probably playing at the best when they're playing him.
37.
And also everyone's match sharp because there's so many tournaments, all the top players are playing so much that they get on a roll. We saw it with Trump, who beat him in the last event, the Players' Championship.
44.
But just a joy to watch Ronnie O'Sullivan when he's playing at his best. And even when he's not playing at his best, it's a joy to watch him. Hasn't quite come far enough for the red above the black. But he's got choice of reds he can play and choice of colours. Play for the pink or the blue. Well, that certainly opened things up, but that was the one that didn't really guarantee him good position. But now he's back in prime position. Doesn't seem to bother him
52.
when he's got them pressure shots.
53.
A little heavy. Already played for into the right corner. Again, taking a more difficult red. To gain good
61.
position on the black.
Needs one more red after this to secure the frame.
$68.
And within a matter of minutes, he's won the second frame.
Yeah, it's almost like flicking a switch, isn't it? But of course, it comes from all the work that he's done and that he does. He doesn't just turn up and play, he practices hard. But clearly,
76.
something very special about him. He has a natural aptitude as well for the sport. That's obvious. The way he switches hands will tell you that.
77.
Highest break so far, 140. Zhang Anda, he's under threat here. Could be another £2 to add to the £8,981,155 he's won from this sport.
Yeah, I'm sure he needs it.
$83.
Tried to just nudge the
84.
red. Couldn't risk missing the red. Didn't quite work out as planned. Caught the pink a little bit too thick. But it doesn't matter. Didn't play the cannon to the red. And again, doesn't matter. Just knocks them in.
98.
Another terrific shot, and he's left a nice angle on the black to play the cannon to the red or drop in behind it.
Well, the main thing is it's black for the century, number 867. There's the cannon.
Much to the joy of the crowd.
And much to the joy of Zhang Anda, who misses the red. So the high break is still Zhang's at the moment, but a great 106 nonetheless from Ronnie O'Sullivan. Just a wonderful break.
Au și. Incredibil! Incredibil! Era obligat să joace fie peste față, dar cât de grea era lovitura, cu mult contraefect, fie la buzunar. Cred că l-a inspirat telefonul pe Ronnie. Dacă ar fi să facem și puțin haz de necazul în care se află atât Ronnie cât și Higginson în ceea ce privește poziția în clasament. Aceasta este o luptă pentru locul 18 în clasamentul mondial. Nu uitați, dragi prieteni, dacă doriți să revedeți acest meci și poate chiar să-l înregistrați, Eurosport Player vă stă la dispoziție. Chiar de ați ratat transmisiunea directă, meciul merită văzut și revăzut.
$24. 25.
Atenție. Atenție mare. 4 bile roșii. Ar fi a 4-a oară bila neagră. Doar așa sper să nu mă audă nimeni. Cum ar fi să închidă cu un break maxim? Până la break-ul maxim are nevoie de o continuare.
32.
Are la buzunarul superior stâng, dar lovitura este grea, trebuie să se întindă peste masă. Este varianta la buzunarul de mijloc din partea dreaptă. Da, iată-l pe Ronnie prinzându-se.
33.
Atingerea geniului. 20.000 de lire sterline. Premiul pentru break-ul maxim. Nu știu dacă Ronnie se gândește la break-ul maxim acum. Îl interesează rezultatul mai mult ca orice. Cred că ar da toate acele 11 break-uri maxime pentru câștigarea turneului, nu neapărat pentru câștigarea acestui meci. Dar Deocamdată este la acest meci. Continuă.
41. $48. 49.
Cred că este prea drept. Nu. Are unghi. Va împinge pur și simplu. Doar că a rulat prea mult.
56.
Trebuie să fie ceva acolo, altfel de ce să fi jucat bila roșie cea mai apropiată exact de manta laterală din partea dreaptă. Tetură fină și ratează.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 56.
Dar are noroc. Ronnie are noroc. Are noroc. A lovit, trebuia să șteargă mai mult la albastră. Nici Ronnie nu are o lovitură ușoară, dar trimite. Și îmi pare rău pentru Andrew. Nu cred că va mai veni la masă.
Six. 7.
Da. Gata, 43, 48 cu 51. Bila roșie cea mai apropiată de buzunarul superior stâng este bilă de joc și de meci. A fost condus cu 4-0, a fost pus cu spatele la zid. Practic ar fi însemnat eliminarea din top 16. Categoric nu-și mai putea redresa poziția în clasament decât dacă ar fi câștigat Openul galez. Și asta coroborat cu alte rezultate favorabile lui Ronnie. Și cu toate acestea, vă spun, nu l-am văzut vreodată pe Ronnie atât de concentrat, de compus și de serios. Da, asocierea celor doi termeni, Ronnie și serios, iată că a putut fi făcută. Nu mă întrebați cum. Totuși a avut și el momentele sale de frustrare, s-a văzut. Adică n-a fost icoana de pe perete în acest joc. Dar de referință rămâne jocul 6 atunci când a închis cu break de 67, condus cu 63, cu bila plasată lângă mantă. Acela cred că s-ar putea să fi fost momentul cheie. Nu știu dacă a auzit de zicala, nu știu dacă e neapărat românească, mai bine mai târziu decât niciodată. Cred că și englezii au o formă similară. Pentru el e bine, pentru Andrew, din păcate, s-ar putea ca această înfrângere să conteze.